last time they played was at a tournament in San Marcos. You were there, I think.
The Guild Games?
Yep. Yeah. And ToasT took a game, apparently. So let's see if we can repeat that particular feat. Maybe push just a little bit beyond. Fairly slow start.
Yes,
both of these players are kind of famously patient and defensive players.
Dancing around each other. Neither of them wanted to click any real buttons. And I understand that that's a type of footsie and all that kind of stuff, but it was 20 seconds before we saw more than 3%.
Mute's gotten hit by an AHA and I think a couple aerials.
Both of them not really landing any combos. They've landed a couple. There you go, straight hits.
Yeah. They're both playing very well to avoid getting hit by all.
Yeah, any combo starter they're not going to get hit by. So they will both be playing the game of you can hit me with anything that won't be hit, that won't turn into a combo. And MuteAce being really good at not getting hit by a kill specifically.
And then, of course, as we're saying that, well, ToasT gets Arsene, but he gets Arsene by getting stuck in the corner and getting hit by a down tilt. Now you've got MuteAce with a little bit of a lead. Back himself into the corner, trying his hardest to avoid getting hit by anything Arsene's throwing out. And now ToasT's got him off stage. You see, here come the back airs. Missed just a little bit on that neutral get up. Dash attack goes trouble.
MuteAce probably mixing it up with the turn speed himself.
Right. It's all just a game of timing. Can you make your opponent miss, and can you hit when your opponent tries to do the same? Recovery.
ToasT dodging. MuteAce is electric trapping out there.
Yeah, but there you see ToasT trying to make his way out of the corner. You'd guess is right, catches that jump.
And especially against Peach, you don't want to be jumping in the air. That's where she has her kill moves. So you want to usually pick the grounded options. I know that those are fairly punishable, but again, you want to be playing the game where anything is better than getting yourself.
Here comes Arsene. Oh, good recovery from ToasT.
Arsene is now gone.
Poor guy.
Good pressure, wow. I mean,
here come the back airs.
Couldn't do a ton about that. Ooh, nice little tomahawk there. And he had the opportunity to chase
Mute off stage, and
that's
Mute. Peach, you'd think that edge guarding Peach would be really easy. You catch out the float.
Makes it, the amount of layers that Peach has to make some of it's higher than most characters have.
You have float, you have up B timings, you have side B.
But see, you at the same time, you can't be going out there. While MuteAce was floating, he could have gone out there with a fair and just clipped him or something.
That time ToasT gets a downward pointed gun. It looked like it clipped MuteAce's jump, and the uppy is not enough to make it back. He's even up stocks, if not percent. You see again, you're talking about picking that grounded option. ToasT good roll to get out of the corner.
I actually really like that EHA because he had jumped in earlier with some other options, and they weren't really doing a lot of what he wanted it to do. But EHA is actually showing
that was a little scary, and now ToasT is put on like 100% unanswered, keeping Mute in the corner, keeping him on ledge.
That EHA is doing an amazing job against maybe Peach specifically, maybe the angles Peach likes to be coming at you. But it's covering that area very well.
Peach, so much of Peach's aerial approaches in aerial game are going to be right above ground level. The instant float. You're watching Mute do it a whole lot right there. And so if you have the tools to either anti-air or air-to-air the Peach, you can make her life very, very hard.
And I think that might have been better specifically for our Senless Joker, but now he has it, so maybe you can approach the fairs and air and all that stuff. You can have a lot more up air, or throw not
Here comes guns to get down, and looks like Mute's going to try his hardest to just wait out this Arsene.
I mean, at 135, even if he loses Arsene, which he did, he's still kind of in a pretty good spot, I think. Both of them are going to be really struggling to kill, so it's just trying to see who can land that first. And I think...
Oh, that grabbed. That was a very funny cross-up, and the AHA, no Arsene AHA almost killed off the top. In any case, it's good percent, and
Getting to the point where down throw might start killing if he lands 1 or 2 more little.
the down tilt to make it out of the corner. Okay, that's an interesting option to have picked, but it slips right under Mute's float and F throw.
Bad DI?
Maybe, but at 160 with max rage, that might have just
Throw, though?
actual
I don't
killed.
think I've ever seen forward throw though. But
Well, you have now, son. Dash tech. Oh man, imagine if
5%.
Mute had rage for that. That would be
yeah.
cool.
Ooh, wow, the turnip actually saving him, but oh,
no
not
gimp
getting
though.
any cheese there. Yeah, almost though.
He tried for it, but Mute good on Mute to hug the ledge, hug the stage, and make it back without
Ooh.
any issues. That's grab safe. You know.
Wow, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yep, good high floats that
But-
time to avoid the AHA.
40%, yeah. I mean, that's what he's going to have to be doing, yeah. And then I guess the turnips kind of go right over the AHA too, which might be a little bit of counterplay as well. That was true, and I did a lot. I put him back on ledge where Mute really wants him to be. And this
Arsene
great spot to
Arsene
be
coming
in.
out not in the best time for
Yeah.
ToasT when he's trying to recover Mute's great. It didn't need 2 frames, and that's a lot of percent. It's not a stock though, and
Wow.
that's what Mute was looking for.
Mute, just within this game, has already kind of learned how to beat the little AHA setups ToasT has been going for. And when they keep on missing like that, and Mute precisely floats over them repeatedly, you have to be able to notice that you have to mix up something about what you're doing.
Jab 1 just got grabbed, and do you have your float?
I don't.
It doesn't matter because he just upbeats the stage instead.
Ooh.
Dodges the turnip, if only just barely. And and
That was one of the
sneaks
closest to the
he
ground
sneaks his
for
way
them.
out of the corner, finds a backer. He's got Mute off stage again.
Ooh.
Float's gonna drop. Oh, he looked like he tried for something. Maybe
And if you know that
rebel
Mute's
guard.
going to be waiting about as long as you possibly can, you also have to be waiting. as
that
long.
F smash with no punish whatsoever, and
think
Arsene's
maybe
almost
he just
almost on deck again.
Didn't think that that's he's going to be in that
The
position,
grab,
but
this
yeah.
grab will be Arsene. It's an up throw.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's going for timeout! Oh no! I didn't realize at all!
Oh, Mute just timed out our boy ToasT. Let's go! A timeout on stream.
I had no idea that it was that late in the game!
We saw 20 seconds go by with 3%. It's not super shocking.
Oh no, I'm not shocked at all, but I had no idea it was that late into the game.
Wow.
I was thinking, oh, here comes this Arsene, and then 5.
And so that's
4.
something that a lot of people don't really, they'll try to camp out a player like MuteAce, but there's only 7 minutes. There's a length of time where it doesn't matter how patient you are. If you're patient enough to last 7 minutes, you are patient enough to last 7 minutes. And if you're not going to close it out in that time against a player like MuteAce, he will time you out and likely do it better because he is ready to play that game every single time.
ToasT he was leading for portions of that game. You know, it's not like that was a I'm gonna lead, I'm gonna take the lead, I'm gonna keep it for an entire 7 minutes worth. That was a 7 minutes of back and forth, and
Yeah. Very good showing by ToasT. Kind of got a few of his... He was figuring out a lot of things about the matchup, and then he started figuring out things that he was figuring out, right? That's like stock-to-stock adaptation. Most people don't adapt that fast, and that's something that ToasT has to kind of get used to. Good resource to have MuteAce here, teaching everybody like how fast your reactions really can be.
and now I think ToasT's a little angry with himself. For
Understandably,
having dropped that last game.
getting
Such
timed
a-
out never feels good.
I think he's a little angry. He's trying to force the issue, and Mute's perfectly okay with that. No tech, and good night. Now he's being a little aggressive. He's picked Smashville, a very small stage, instead of his normal, battlefield.
That's another, maybe the stage pick was also influenced by the timeout factor.
Right. He wants to be up close and personal against the MuteAce.
And you just can't let things like that
take
get
it to
to you,
Peach.
though. Because if a part of the reason why playing super slow is so beneficial is because a lot of people get frustrated. And if you get frustrated, you're going to make worse mistakes. Your decision making is going to be not very good. You really have to center yourself.
We're watching it happen live here after all of the patient play.
What you can do is if your opponent's going to be making you wait 7 minutes for the entire game to go by, take a little bit of a breather. You have 5 minutes max in between games. Take it. Take a breather. Collect yourself.
Remember your game plan here.
Jumping into it this fast may have not been the right move. But
He's-
ooh, not gonna take
ToasT was
it.
definitely ToasT was
There,
definitely playing
that's
a
what
little,
he needed to
a
be doing
little
last
aggression,
game.
and can't say it was working out, but being aggressive now. Again,
It just
another
needs to
dash
be
attack.
smart,
See,
aggressive. You're right. You don't want it to get to that point like it was last game. Peach can float around. Joker's
John, are
fast.
you dead? Oh! Just barely. He almost didn't make that
Ooh,
back.
that wall jump almost got him. The stock wall, yeah.
You never want to lose a stock, but this one especially, if you can keep this one. Well, this is what I was saying is that like it seems super obvious to me that ToasT let that timeout get to him, and he said, "Oh, I need to be more aggressive so I don't get timed out." He just forgets that he had the lead for portions of that game.
Yeah, and really the answer is as bad as, and I think that he still doesn't want to do it. Maybe he's one of the players that struggle with like, oh, I don't want to be lame. If that's between this matchup, that's the meta. It is gonna. If you're both playing properly, it's gonna be going to time probably every game. So the answer is you need to be the one to optimize that. And especially with guns, I think you have the ability to. Guns and AHA, but you know you have to be throwing them at the right times because Peach has been shown to be able to just kind of float over it if she times it right.
Right. But, I think now he's playing it better. He's sitting back the AHA and the guns,
Took him,
keeping Mute at range and
Took
not
him a
trying
stock
to force
to-
the issue. But he's at 180% and one strong hit from being down to stock. There it is.
It's a lot less cool when you start playing against the Peach players on Smash Boxes, and they have turbo buttons on their controllers. It's not fun. No, it's fun. But
It would be less fun if it would be less fun if Blue Angel was
Smash
like,
Boxes? Those are pretty new. Yeah, no. I mean the people with the Smash Boxes and like turbo buttons. We'll have to talk about that. You'd
turbo
think
buttons
so,
are-
but everybody's like, nah, it's kind of cool.
the turbo macros specifically are not legal.
I had a turbo macro on the controller.
You're not allowed to use it.
I didn't play a character that used it, but if I played Fox, it would use it. Like, pure lasers.
It's like, don't mind me, I'm just going to be able to mash my controllers. No longer
Oh,
allowed
I didn't
to
even
grab
think about that. Okay, yeah, that is
Yeah, there's-
shooting.
It's not for the oops, I need to. It's just not a thing that people want to do. That and all of the controllers that have actual like turbo macros.
I mean, you gotta do.
Down tilt.
Yeah.
All of the controllers that have turbo macros are not the best quality controls. Oh, that hit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not even the first time that's said that's happened.
Yeah, this is quarters. This is the last game of quarters, actually.
You gotta risk things to get things, but look, I mean, it's going to time again, and he's being even more. He's being more aggressive, and it's going to time again. I think that literally this is the meta of this matchup, and you have to accept that. You have to play towards that game plan, but you have to be the better one about it. ToasT is being like, I need to be aggressive.